Hello and welcome to Max's Minecraft. Today I am going to show you a model of the USS Excelsior that I found in for Minecraft. So first, as you can see, it is quite large compared to the other ones I've seen, which are usually 1-to-1 scale. So they're usually quite smaller than this. First I will show you the bridge. Damn it. I keep doing that. There. Okay, so this is the bridge. It's quite basic, but now, one thing I want to show you is if you flip this switch, the lights on the corners go on and off as like beacons, pretty much. Now the other thing is if I flip this switch, the lights go on and off and it plays noise. But sadly, it only seems to do in the bridge, so it's too bad it doesn't do it in the whole ship because that'd be kind of cool. Now I'll go down and show you the warp core. So, if you go down one floor and you go all the way into all the way to the end of the hallway, you'll come to the warp core. Now then, you climb down a few stories, like a few floors, and you'll hit main engineering. It should be soon. No, one more. There, and flick the switch, and the warp core starts doing that. Quite cool. Now, if you follow this, which also goes all the way down this, yeah, this is the coolest part about it, I think, is with the lights. There is a ladder, but I can't remember where the ladder is. Okay, so then you get up here, and you get warp nacelle access. And you follow this down. It also still does the lights all the way to up here. And then this is the nacelle. So if you follow this all the way down to the end, sadly I'm pretty sure these lights don't turn on and off because that'd be kind of cool also. Follow it all the way to the end. You can then go up here into the like coil things or whatever, which go all the way down the nacelle on both nacelles. It's too bad it doesn't have like cool lights and stuff. Yeah, and then this is the back. See, the cool lights only seem to go up to about here. This is I can't figure out what that's for. Okay, now you go back. It's the exact same on the other side. The ship's full of Jeffries tubes, but none of them seem to be that interesting. They mostly just connect hallways. Like, if I'm correct, this one coming up literally just goes along here to the next door, or into this hallway. Okay, now we're going to climb back up, and I'm going to show you one more cool thing about the warp core. So if you go outside, the lights go on and off, but only when the warp core's on. Now I'm going to show you the computer core and phaser control. phaser control cooling in the saucer section. So you get to this by going to about where the bridge is and taking one of the turbo lifts shafts down to the I believe this floor, yeah, and then you get to the computer core, which goes all the way up to below the bridge, up and up here. Don't think there's any ladders on each. Oh no, there's a ladder. So yeah, just keeps going up and up. But if you go to the Jeffries tube and you open the hatch below it, it'll take you down to here, which is below the computer, which I think may be part of the phasers. Now, go to the back. Like, this is an emergency transporter room. You step on these, the lights come on. But if you go behind the turbo lift, you go into any of these doors, it's got the phaser bay and cooling, which is literally just a bunch of water and tubes with lapis lazuli all going to one point, which I believe is the actual phaser itself. It's very not interesting. It's too bad it doesn't work. Yeah. You can walk all the way around to all of them. Yeah, they're all like the same. It's pretty boring. Now if you go up, I think it's one story. Yeah, and then this life support compartment, and if you go here, yeah, this will take you directly to the engineering turbo lift. There. You take this down. This is the whole engineering section. Take this all the way bottom in your deck 11, which is the end of the warp core. But it's also got a lot of Jeffries tubes in it, and it's got one of the entrances, where you can connect. See? I missed the door. So we got a little sign. Yeah. This takes you to Jeffries tubes. Yeah, and these are just rails going down the edge of the cargo hold, which is pretty big. This holds VIP cargo. So many random cargo holds, it's full of them. This just goes on the side and goes to the Jeffries tube. Yep, this whole thing's just made of Jeffries tubes pretty much. Here's the fun part. These doors, when you step on here, open up to the next one. They all do this. There's a few of them actually. Yeah, so the cargo conveyors go down both sides. Then there's this, which I think's a little office or something, and it just connects back up to the hallways. Yep, it's main cargo bay, so I think it's just an office. Yeah, and then there's more cargo bays. So the whole floor is just pretty much cargo bays on this end. It's huge and has absolutely nothing in it. It's bad there isn't the door's not open on the back, because you could see how massive it is. Yeah, so that's just the cargo bay. Next to another one. So it's its own floor. It's like the little bulb right by the nacelles. Yeah, so this floor's not really got anything too much on it, but the next floor down is the cool one, deck 11. Yeah, so this has got all cargo bays and stuff, but if I'm correct, one of these cargo bays connects to the bottom. Oh, and this is escape pods. They're little tiny things. Yeah. They got little like pilot seats. And sticking out the side. But yeah, there's the other cargo bay, like where um the like where the shuttlecrafts are. Yeah, I think it's like here. Yep, this is where it is. You can go down like all the decks because this is the bigger part of the ship. Because it fins out right about where the access is. Here we go, shuttle bay. Yeah. See, this lifts up, and you can like pull stuff out. Here's the part I like. This should, if it was realistic, have a force field on it. But it's really nice looking. Now, if I'm correct, there's also a shuttle bay going here. And you take the lower access down 2 floors. You get here, which is tractor beam control, which I don't really understand very much since it's just a bunch of rooms. Yeah, they're just both the same, if I'm correct. Yeah, they're just the same. So cramped compared to everything else. Yeah, so if you go up here, you get to the control room. This part controls all the shuttles. It's like when they can launch and stuff. Yeah, I think this is all that's left in this part of the ship. So go on to a different part. Yeah, and then if you go up here, see it was right, yeah. Then you get to the shuttles, which are stored up a floor. And I think they're lured down on this thing, and there's another one on the other side, but that one's already lured down. Yeah, so you get a big hole. See that, this thing goes up like that. Otherwise it just stores in the floor like this. Yep, that is what this is. This is for storing this while it's down. It's like a hydraulics room. And this is the deflector dish right here. And this is its connection to the warp core. You've got a little door and everything on this side. Yeah, it's like this thing's like 3 floors tall. It's 3 floors tall. I don't think there's a way to get to the other side, but if you were to go on the other side, you'd be right inside the deflector dish. This is the brig. It's supposed to have shields on them. And these are supposed to be computer terminals, if I'm correct. We're back at the entrances. Cargo bay conveyor. Let's just take a shortcut out to one of these, because then we get outside faster. There, this is the outside. This is the warp core, which I said before. This is the bridge. This is the saucer section, but I want to show you the deflector dish. Yeah, this is the cool part. See the photon torpedo bays, which actually don't work, but I'm going to show you in a minute. These photon torpedoes come out of here. And then these are the phaser bays. I mean, the phaser banks. This is the deflector dish. Yeah, it's really glowy. They built like this whole ship out of glowstone. It'd be kind of cool if they didn't use glowstone, but they used like redstone lamps, so you could turn it on and off. It's like if you took a hit, then like all the lights would go out. It'd be cool. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna show you the photon torpedoes now. Okay, so the part that you saw from outside is right like there, and the photon torpedoes come from both here and here, because we're up a story, because there's two, I believe there's two photon torpedo bays. I don't know. Okay, I'm thinking of a different one. They get loaded up onto the rails, and they come, sit in here, this is open, they go in, this is closed, then their outside's open, and they're fired out. So, that's all there is there. Huh. I was looking at a different one before. There was only one story tall, but it was on both sides easily. Might be the same one, it just might be hard to get to. Yeah, I was thinking of a different one. Anyways, this is the same idea. It's just the other one. The rails went all the way back into here, like all the way to here. But this one seems to be bigger. This is like the main torpedo bay, and I was looking at a different torpedo bay, like not a main one. So it had less photon torpedoes. More battery storage. Tractor beam emitter. Just a big object that sticks into the wall. That's what the tractor beam came out of the like right by the deflector dish, but this is like higher up. Okay, this door's messed up. It's kind of funny. All the doors are messed up. Might be lagging, that might be the problem. Yeah, I think there might be a bit of like lag. Main defense systems, so like shields, are all here, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's another one on the other side. Yeah, so they're like shield emitters. And this, I am not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's something to do with the shields too. This is the part that connects the saucer section to engineering. Yeah. This one's got weird impulse cooling assembly. So this is just the coolant for the impulse systems. It's huge, jeez. It's almost as big as the warp core, if not bigger. This is like a computer station, probably like crew quarters. Security. So shields and sensors. Everything on the ship seems to be either in the middle or symmetrical. It's like if there's two of it, it's in the middle. Otherwise, there's one on each side. sure what this is. Probably some sort of storage or part of the impulse. I'd be surprised if it's like impulse drive or something. It's not labeled, that's the only thing. Impulse engineering. Okay, so it wasn't impulse drive. This is it. Actually, it could have been part of it. Because this is the impulse drive, like engineering section. Which in my opinion, is bigger than the warp drive. Yeah, which is kind of funny when you think about it. It's slower yet bigger. Yep, and now we're back at deck 2. Right, I think there is nothing really left to show you. Yeah, this is just fuel regulation. And then deuterium tanks, sensors, and batteries. Yeah, there's not anything left. And then this is like VIP quarters, theater, mess halls. And then there's a cinema at the end. Yeah, there's a cinema down here. Which I think the idea behind this is that you like put your tickets in, but it's a dispenser. Yeah, so what's the good of that? And then this is the cinema. And if you flick these, the lights go up. Yep. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.